Hey guys, how's it going? Rich here from liftedoffroad.com. This is the old tube that I took off of the Monte Carlo. And if I can find it again, it's around here somewhere. Right there. You can see the pinhole where it was leaking. Somehow this section of the tube started rubbing up against the transmission dipstick tube, and apparently it wore a hole in there somehow. So that's what was leaking. That's the old one for the short side, and this is for an 03 Chevy Monte Carlo. These are the lines that these are the lines on the power steering rack and pinion piece that are actually a part of the rack. They're not usually swapped out individually, I suppose, although I did find the new parts easy enough on rockauto.com. Usually people just swap out the whole steering rack assembly, as far as I know. But yeah, I mean, you can see it right there. You can see it right there where the little pinhole was developed. Got also with the flat spot. Got the flat spot on the hole where it was leaking. So I just got done installing the new ones. I replaced both of them just because originally I wasn't positive. I wasn't positive that it was this one that had the leak in it, because both of them kind of go in the same spot, and the leak was coming from this area. So I wasn't exactly sure which one it was, but after I got them off, I found out that it was this one. So I just replaced both of them, which is good, because I mean, this is an old one anyway. I mean, I guess it was still in decent shape, but to get this off, you have to take this off anyway, especially if it's installed in the car and you don't have it on a bench. If you had the rack assembly on a bench, you can, I'm sure you could just take off the long one and replace that. But I replaced both of them. The owners seemed to be fine with that. I told him I got both tubes, and when he gets here to pick it up, I'll show him that hole that's on there. But what I'm going to do this time, right now on the new tube has probably about 3 or 4 millimeters of clearance between this tube and where it was rubbing on that other tube. So what I'm going to do, I've got this little piece of I don't know, they could use it for wiring. I don't know, I forget exactly what it's called, but it's that plastic shield stuff that they use on wiring. It's hollow, you wrap it around wires. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this section on this tube underneath the car, so that it has a bit of insulation and, you know, somewhere to go in case it does work its way close to the tube and start rubbing again. It'll have some kind of lubrication, so it won't rub quite as bad. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on the tube that I installed. I just got done tightening all the fittings. I got it nice and tight. Now I just need to get some power steering fluid, put it in there, get it started, run it up, test it, and get back underneath and check for leaks. I don't know, these people at GM, the power steering reservoir is all the way back here somewhere. I don't know, I'm trying to get the light. It's down. Is that it? Maybe? No, that's not it. It's down in there somewhere. So checking the power steering, even just to check the steering fluid, is a pain in the ass. Why did they put it all the way back down there? It's down there somewhere. So yeah, just even checking the fluid is a real pain. That doesn't make any sense to me. Another kudos to the engineers of this. I mean, they could have at least put a tube that comes up, you know, like they do with the transmission fluid. They could have done something to make checking that fluid easier. But so normally, to fill it or to check it, you pretty much have to take off this crossbar. Take off the crossbar just so you can get your hand down in there to take the cap off and pull it out and stick the funnel down in there and do that. So still got to do that. I don't know why those people do that kind of stuff. For fluids that need to be checked on a regular basis, they should all be easily accessible. Look, the oil's right there. Checking the oil's right there. You got your brake fluid. It's easily accessible. Your washer fluid, of course, needs to be accessible because you got to fill that all the time. You got your radiator there. Oil and oil right there. Your transmission fluid is right there. You got your brake fluid there. I mean, they're all somewhat easy to get to, but the power steering fluid is way the fuck back down in there. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, so 03 Chevy Monte Carlo. I think it's a pretty nice car overall. I've always liked the Monte Carlos. Is this going to focus? Focus. Focus. It doesn't look like it's going to focus. Well, phooey. Anyway, so enough screwing with that. So yeah, I'm going to get under there and put on this little piece of tubing. Give it a little bit of insulation so it doesn't rub quite as bad so much next time. Like I said, it's already got some clearance in there, so it's not touching it right now like it was before. There's a little bit. There's like I don't know. There's probably about that much clearance between the tube and one tube and the other tube, so it should be good. But I'm going to stick this on there just for a little bit of added insurance and get some fluid and put it in there, and I will be done. So Matt, if you see this video, I will refer it to you if you want to check it out. I know I didn't videotape the entire process, but I made a couple of videos working on your car. If you get a chance to see this, then I'm showing you what I'm doing. So yeah, all right. So that's it for now. I'm gonna get back to work. This is Rich from the Lifted Off-Road Shop, LFTD Off-Road, and I will see you all again. I'll see you. Oh, I'm gonna turn that off. I will see you all again later, and in the meantime, have fun and be lifted. And go ahead and click on the link that's in the description somewhere if you want to create and build your own freedoms and get out of the 9-to-5 and be your own boss and do that stuff. Yeah, go ahead and click on the link that's in the description and give me your email address, and we can stay in touch. So in the meantime, this is Rick. Have fun and be lifted. Out.